this country to grow its economy, because the sector has not been really utilized properly. In Kenya, we have about 30 companies that are manufacturing drugs. If you compare this number with our neighbors, Tanzania has about 11, Uganda has about 20. That means, Madam Speaker, that if we really harness this sector, we could be the country that is exporting drugs to the region. Unfortunately, this is not the case, Madam Speaker, because, as you are aware, Madam Speaker, we largely rely on imported drugs, imported medicine. And this is the reason why we are saying that if you visit chemists, local chemists, you will find that they are only stocking imported drugs. And some of these imported drugs are drugs of low quality. And I hope that with the licensing that has been, mandate that has been given to this authority, they are going to do a better job in ensuring that the drugs that come to this country are those ones of high quality. But, Madam Speaker, coming back to the point that I raised about maximizing on this sector to help us grow our economy, Madam Speaker, I believe that we have done very little as Parliament to help this sector to grow. For example, Madam Speaker, in the recent Finance Act, we did very little because we put so many taxes on this sector. So these taxes that we put on this sector, as a House, I think we have done injustice to this sector, a sector which actually could create job opportunities for our youths, a sector which could actually help us in, generating foreign exchange. Right now we have issues with foreign exchange because we lack inflows, foreign inflows. So Madam Speaker, as we pass this bill, we must remember that high taxation, a high tax regime is bad for any sector. It is bad for the pharmaceutical sector. It is bad for any sector. And I want to call upon government that it is not enough to just come here and bring us bills to pass. We will pass bills, but these bills will have no effect in jump-starting our economy if we do not link some of these legislations with the other aspects of governance, such as taxation. Because, Madam Speaker, right now, you realize that the cost of electricity has gone so high, and there is no manufacturing sector that can prosper if we cannot contain the cost of power. Madam Speaker, if we continue to tax employers, we continue to tax these companies. Today we are taxing, we are increasing NHIF. Tomorrow we are increasing NSSF. We are, I don't know, housing levy, this nonsense tax. Madam Speaker, this nonsense tax is going to kill these sectors. And it will be a waste of time for us to sit here and make laws and bring up good laws which will not be implemented. The other issue, Madam Speaker, is things to do with corruption. Madam Speaker, I also believe that this country does not lack laws. We have enough laws. But how come these laws do not help us? It's because we allow corruption to thrive. Corruption thrives in this sector. The health sector is, I think, is the most corrupt after the police. So if we are going to ensure that these laws work for us and they serve us, these new laws we are passing, then we must be vigilant and ensure that we do not allow corruption to thrive. And because this government has allowed corruption in all its rank, every day this government is displaying corruption. You see a whole deputy president carrying sacks of money going to church, to give donations everywhere. So you are displaying corruption and you want this country to prosper. The country cannot prosper. And therefore, Madam Speaker, what I'm saying is that we must tie some of these things so that they work together for the good of our country. Madam Speaker.
What is out of order, Honorable Roko, member from Bere?
Madam Speaker, is extremely in bad taste. My brother and my friend, Honorable Atandi, is painting the Deputy President of the Republic, a man whom we respect, a truth man, as a corrupt person, without any evidence, without saying any papers or any document. And according to the rules of this House, Madam Speaker, you cannot cast aspersion, or you cannot discuss the integrity of any senior member of this country who cannot be able to defend themselves here without laying down proper documentation which are signed by an affidavit or from a commission of oath so that you can prove your allegation. Is he in order, Madam Speaker? Can he withdraw the statements he has made?
Madam Speaker, it's not fair for my colleague to waste my time raising a useless standing order, a useless.
Honorable Atandi, the language you're using now is clearly unparliamentary. And basing on standing order number 91, I listened to you very well. You mentioned the name of the Deputy President. You also, in bad light, and you also talked about carrying money in bags. And I want to invoke standing order number 91, responsibility for statement of fact. And I would like to ask you to substantiate your statement or withdraw and apologize.
Madam Speaker, I am very clear about my statements and the standing orders that apply. Madam Speaker, I'm talking about corruption, and I'm saying, Madam Speaker, that the senior government officers are displaying corruption.
I have a problem with the picking of the mic, so it takes time to pick when after I press. Honorable Atandi,
Madam Speaker,
I have invoked standing order number 91, responsibility for statement of fact. And I have also clearly mentioned the word that you have used, and I have asked you to present evidence because you have mentioned the office, the bearer of certain office. So are you willing to withdraw and apologize so that you may conclude your debate?
Madam Speaker, I don't find anything that I should withdraw, because what I have said is very clear. I have said that government officers are disrupting.
No, you said the Deputy President. So
yes, but
I would like to give you an opportunity to withdraw and apologize, or you can present facts.
I want to add, Madam Speaker, that Deputy President is displaying corruption in his activities by carrying millions of money in cash, taking to Arambes. And you know very well, Madam Speaker, that the law that we have, that we pass in this house, you cannot withdraw more than 1 million shillings from your account. Where does he get 5 million shillings to take to Arambes? I will not withdraw, Madam Speaker.
I have a problem with the mic. You notice that I'm really straining. Kindly, whoever is concerned with that, assist. Responsibility for statement of fact. That is standing order number 91. A member shall be responsible for the accuracy of facts which the member alleges to be true and may be required to substantiate any such facts instantly. I would like you to substantiate that fact, alleged fact you're talking about, instantly, or you withdraw and apologize, or I'll consider you out of order.
Madam Speaker, I will bring you evidence of Deputy President presenting millions of shillings in Arambes. I will bring you that evidence. Because there's overwhelming evidence.
Instantly.
Which I don't have here with me.
It is instantly, Honorable Atandi. You are out of order. You cannot have another point of order on top of another point of order, Honorable Ruku. I would like to give you an opportunity to withdraw and apologize. Of the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya.
Madam,
it is a serious
Speaker, I will disappoint you. I will not withdraw, because I'm speaking about facts which I believe in. That the Deputy President is displaying corruption by carrying huge sums of money to Arambes.
The other day when I was in this position of the speaker, I cautioned you, and I think you have a way of finishing your statements in a disorderly way. I cautioned you. Today I'm going to invoke Standing Order 107, disorderly conduct, F, 107(1)F, where member commits an act of disorderly conduct if the member deliberately gives false information to the House, and G, makes allegations without, in the Speaker's opinion, adequate substantiation. And I consider you to have given false information because you do not have the ability to substantiate. I've given you 2 opportunities to do so, and you have made allegations without, in my opinion, adequate substantiation. So I order you to get out of the House. Record that you'll be out of the House for the rest of the day. Honorable Atandi. So may you may now withdraw from the chamber. Withdraw out of the chamber. Order, Honorable Ruku. Order, Honorable Ruku. Honorable Atandi, withdraw out of the chamber. Order, Catherine Omanyo. You are not disorderly, Honorable Catherine Omanyo, so stay in your position. I am addressing the Honorable Atandi, and I have asked you to withdraw from the chamber. Thank you. Honorable members, now we go to the Honorable Rahim Dawood, member for North Imenti.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I want to support this bill, Kenya Drugs Authority bill, and I want to congratulate the chairman, Dr. Pokose, together with his committee on the excellent bill.
Honorable Dawood, just a minute. Honorable members, I would like to request you that I take this opportunity to recognize these students from Faith Ventures Christian Academy, Reisambu constituency, Nairobi County, and Kadhikwani Primary School, Kilome constituency in Makwiny County. On my behalf and that of the House, you are welcome to continue observing proceedings in the National Assembly. You may proceed, Honorable Dawood. Honorable members, it is very important for us to recognize these young ones, and we had just lost one of the groups because we did not do it. So you may proceed now, Honorable Dawood.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, like I said, I congratulate the committee led by Dr. Pokose. This bill is very important and it's come at the right time. Madam Speaker, there are many things out there, 2 groups which are fighting each other so that one is not recognized and one is recognized. Madam Speaker, this bill is not just about the pharmacists and the farm techs. Madam Speaker,